Hello everyone, this is Creative Fun back again with another Mirage tutorial. And as you can see, I have switched settings to the Nevada NTTR map in DCS 2.0. And for this tutorial, I am planning on showing a very simple way to do CCRP bombing. CCRP stands for Constantly Calculated Release Point. Which is a little bit different from what many people consider regular type of bombing, or CCIP. Instead of having the pipper here or the target showing us where to drop the bombs, we're going to use our radar to lock up a position on the ground in front of us, and then we're going to do a level flight and have the computer tell us when we should release the bombs. So both CCRP and CCIP bombing has a couple of different advantages and disadvantages. I'm not going to go into much detail here, I just want to show you how it works in the Mirage 2000. First, let's set up the aircraft for the bombing run. We're going to switch the fuse here to instant, so it will detonate, so the bombs will detonate on impact. If we press down here, we can see our armament, how much weapons we have, and we have quite a few BL1 bombs. In the mission editor, they use the Mark 20, I think, bombs. No, not Mark 20, Mark 82 bombs for placeholder. So I also want to select the release, how many bombs to release per bombing run. And in this case I want to use 2, so I got a couple of chances to hit them properly. And this lower switch here allows you to set the distance between each bomb is released. For this exercise I'm gonna leave it at 0 here, but if I increase it by 1, it means that they're released with 10 meters difference. That's very good if you're doing, let's say, a spread bomb over a larger area, or you're going to do like a carpet bombing style attack. In this case we do not want to do that, so I'm going to leave that at 0. Of course I'm going to activate the master arm and make sure that the bombs are selected here. And as you can see now, when you've selected bombs that use the CCRP mode, the radar screen goes blank here, just as it does when you use TAS for bombing with the CCIP bombing mode. Let's see, I'm also going to press the RS. For some reason I believe it's more accurate if you use both TAS and RS. I'm actually not quite sure, but anyway, I'm going to use both of those. And that is pretty much it for preparing the aircraft for bombing. Now, one final note for reference, I actually made this mistake myself and had to look it up or ask a friend. I had to ask a friend to confirm how to do this. Previously, in older versions of the Mirage, you used the regular lock button when you lock something up on the radar to lock your pipper on a target you want to release the bombs on. This has changed, and now you use the magic slew button, and you can find it easily by going into the control section and pressing M, and there you have magic slave and air to ground designated designate button. I have attached it to my HOTAS, and I recommend that you make sure that you're familiar with this button here so you can quickly lock up the pipper on the target you want without any problems. So I am going to disengage the autopilot now, commence a level flight, and I'm going to scout out the area I want to bomb. And you do not require too much steep curve for bombing. I'm going to zoom in here and we're going to see we have targets there. And I recommend setting the pipper a little bit ahead of the target. Around there. Let's see if this is accurate enough, and then you pull up, try to maintain a level flight, which is easier said than done. And when you see the little marker, you hold down your bombing button. And let's see if we hit our targets here. Let's see, we're flying over. And there we go. We missed by quite a lot actually. So let's do that again, see if we can do it with a little better accuracy. Now, key to being as accurate as possible is of course maintaining a level flight as you approach the target, and be fairly accurate when you lock on to the target. So I'm going to see if I can lock on a little bit better now. We're moving into a target. I'm going to slow down here to give me a little bit more time. Try to not wobble too much and bring the paper slowly over the target. And once it is a little bit ahead, I'm going to punch the radar button, and as soon as I see the marker, it's going to come up here, and I'm going to hold down the button there. Ooh, this is very inaccurate. Let's see if we got a little bit closer this time. Oh, that looked like a direct hit. I guess we were spot on. Nice. I still have, let's see here, I still have a couple of more bombs. Of course, when you drop laser guided bombs, if you have JTAC lacing or an aircraft lacing, your bombs will be far more accurate. So let's zoom in again and line ourselves up with the target. There we have a nice little target there. We're going to see how accurate we can be. Let's go to idle and wait a little bit. See if we cannot. There we go. A little bit in front of the target. Pull up slowly and release. Let's see. And it looks like we were spot on again. As you can see, it is possible to do pretty accurate bombing with this with a little bit of practice. You just need to get a feel of when you lock up the target so you don't lock it up too early, because there's always be some discrepancies the longer you have the radar pointed at your target before you release the bomb. There will always be a little bit of disalignment. So all that is left now is for us to head back to base and call it a day. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this was sort of useful. I'm just doing this tutorial to practice myself a little bit with the CCRP bombing, and well, if you find it useful, please don't forget to leave a like and maybe consider subscribing. And I'm going to leave you with a short little clip of me trying to land and hopefully succeeding landing the Mirage at the airport here.